welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic. A bit more bonus content for these difficult times as our lockdown goes on. Yours probably does too. We got sent a tweet by NXT Master who said that he or she was going back to the archived Sudoku Grand Prix, and this consecutive Sudoku came from 2014, and he or she couldn't really get started much. What am I missing? So I don't know. I haven't had a look at it. Let's load it up and see if we can make a start. Anyway, now the rules are regular Sudoku rules, and also every instance of consecutive digits, so e.g. 1 and 2 in the grid, has been marked by the white dot or square between the two cells. So how are we going to do this? Let's get cracking and see. Obviously, there's only one given in the grid. I think there has to be, otherwise it could all be reversed in the sense that ones could be replaced by nines and so on. I'm not sure about that. Anyway, there are some strings of cells that are connected which are worth noting. There's a 5 long one there, and 5 there, and 5 there. Now interestingly, in those three cases, they must be a string of consecutive digits, because for two of them they're contained within a box, and the other one is contained within a column, and therefore they have to be different digits. When a string of digits goes into a different box and round a corner, like here, that doesn't have to be a string of consecutive digits. In fact, it can't be, because they're all connected. They have to kind of come back to each other. So two of them, I think, must be the same. And I mean, in this string, for instance, this cell and this cell could be the same digit, because there's nothing about Sudoku to stop that. So anyway, that's just some basic information. Now, I think this is interesting in combination with this one. What is this telling us? These three don't include 1 or 9 because they're not on the ends of their sequence. And that is interesting. So I think the only two cases that are possible are for this to be 2, 3, 4 or 6, 7, 8. And in that case, this would be the run of 5 on the other end of that. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the central one is 3 or 7. The center of this, it's either 2, 3, 4 or 6, 7, 8. That's 3 or 7 as well, forming a pair. Now this one, if this was 2, 3, 4, and this was 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, this would be 1. And the other way around, 6, 7, 8, this would be 9. So that's 1 or 9 there. Now, I don't know which way round these go. So, yes, 3, no. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, but that 1 actually does see this cell at least. So, if this was 3, it would have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that way round. If it's 7, it could be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, or the other way around, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if it was 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, say, what would this pair be? No, it could be either, well, it could be anything really from 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, maybe the other thing to do is to look at this end of the line where we've got a box in which all 9 cells are involved. So, yeah, if this was 3, 4, 5, yeah, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, and if it was 1, 2, 3, okay, they're all possible. What else can we deduce? Now we've got a 5 string there as well as the end of 2 there. Okay, what's quite interesting about this is that this shape could theoretically run onto this cell and doesn't. So these two are not connected. So up here, if this was 7 and 8, 9, 1, these would be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 of them would form a run of 5. So this would be 2 or 7 off the outside. And then it would be opposite 2 or 7 because it couldn't be opposite the next number in the sequence. So if that was 7, 8, 9, this would be 2 and 7. In fact, we'd know which way round. 7, 8, 9, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. This would be a 1. The 2 couldn't be here or there'd be a connection there. So it would be 2 there and 7 there. Now, if this was 7, 6, 5, that's impossible because we couldn't get a run of 5 not involving 5. Ah, that's interesting. Okay, yes. So the 5 can't be this side. In fact, this must be 5 because this is either going down or up from 5. Wow, look at that. So we get a 1, 9 pair there. And then this set, this could be 2 or 8. And I think this one must either therefore be 2 or 8. So, sorry, the case we looked at was if this was 8, 9, 1. Now the other possibility is this is 2, 1, 9. Then this is a run of 5 from 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This must either be 8 or 3 with the other of 8 or 3 here. Yes, this one couldn't be 8 because that would be 2, that would be 1, that would be 9, and that would connect with the 8. So it's not that way round. So now this run of 5 is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in one order or the other. So we've got another 5 placed. And sort of 3, 7 pair there, 2, 8 pair. Now if this was 5, 6, 7, well, I don't know, one of these would be 8, 9, one would be 1, 2, and one would be 3, 4. Don't know which way round though. Now we've got 2 5s placed. The other 5 must be here or here, mustn't it? Yes, a 5 cell run in the grid must contain the 5. That doesn't tell us much else about it. Okay, the 2, 8 connects to this. But, I mean, all I know is that could be any of 1, 3, 7 or 9. And that will form a pair with either that cell or with that cell, but I don't know which way round. Okay, that's interesting. Yes, if this is 9, this couldn't be 8 because we'd again see them connected. And if this is 1, this couldn't be 2, but the other way round, I think it could. So say this was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 9. These would be 8, 7, 6, but they'd have to be in the order 6, 7, 8. So that can't be 8, and that can't be 6, and this can't, it could still be 5, but this can't be 9. So the other way round, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, this would be 1. Now this can't be 2, 3, 4, because the 1 would be connected to the 2. So it is 6, 7, 8. My goodness, that's taken a while. There's probably a slightly clearer way of seeing one's way through that. So this is now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 9 there. This 2 is an 8. It doesn't connect with this, so this goes 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Suddenly we've got a ton of the grid filled. This is 1 or 2. This is 1, 2 or 3. Now 8, 9. 8 must be on the top somewhere and 9 on the bottom because of the other 8 and 9 that we've got in row 3. 2, 1, we don't know. 6, 7, yeah, 6 must be on the top and 7 must be on the bottom. This is now either 7 or 9. Okay, so we've used the things with the lots of runs in, and now we've found out why that's 1 to make that this way round. 4 must be down in one of those 2 cells. Ah, and it can't be in this one because it'd be right next to the 5. Okay. So 4 can't be here because there'd be a 3 there. Just checking that. Yeah. So that's 4. 2 must be involved there. This is either 1 or 3. Now, down this column, we've got 2 more pairs. One of them is 2, 3, and the other involves a 6. But this cell must be 5, 6, or 7. And this is part of a run of 4. We can't have a 7 in the middle, so it can't go up, because either if it went up from 5, it would hit 7 here, or from 6, and if it went up from 7, it would be 8, 9, and then that would be impossible. So it must go down from here. So this is 4, 5, 6, this is 3, 4, 5, this is 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know enough, unfortunately. We don't have quite enough consecutive markers, although there are a lot in this puzzle. You often get, oh look, sorry, that obviously can't be 9, so it's 7. Don't know if that takes us anywhere. This run of 4. Oh yes, look, it goes around the corner, but not necessarily continually going up. So this is 2 or 4, because that's 1 or 3, it must be even. This could be 1, 3, or 5. This must be odd. And it can't be 8 or 6, they'd be connected to the 7, so it's 2 or 4 again. This is, sorry, that's even. This is odd. 1, 3, or 5, and look, 5 and 1 are gone, so that's got to be 3. This is next to the 3. Hang on a second, phone's going. Sorry about that. Dealt with the phone, and where were we? Oh yes, we've got this 3 in the middle, and this is either 2 or 4. We can see it's not a 2, so that's a 4. That makes this 2 and this 1. These must go up 2 and 3. And look at that. This isn't next. This is next to the 3, but can't be consecutive, so it's 1. These are now a 1, 6, 8 pair. Let's get rid of the corner numbers. These are a 2, 7, 9 triple, sorry, not pair. This one can't be 6, and this can't be 7 because it's next to the 5. Oh, look, this one can't be 6 or 8 because it's next to the 7. So that's 1 and 2. That makes this one 8 and 9, and this one 6 and 7. And there we go. The whole top 3 boxes completed. Now, this central box, we've got 2, 3, 4, 7 in it. 1 can't be here because it would be next to the 2. Can't be here because this would be 2. Can't be here because it's got a 1 in the column. Can't be here because this would be 2. 1 must be here. Now these 2 are a 5, 6 pair. That's obviously not here because it would be 5, 6 and they'd both be joined above. So that's an 8, 9 pair. And look, that can't be 8 because it's next to the 7. These puzzles do suddenly get much easier once you've got going. So we're taking advantage of that now. This is consecutive to 6 and it's not 5. So it's 7. This is consecutive to both 7 and 5. This can't be 2 or 3 anymore, they're in the column now, so doing that bit of preparation really did help. 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, this can't be 2, 3, it must be 8, 9, don't know the order. This is 3 and 2, I've got a 2 up there to determine which way around they go. 4, this is an 8, 9 pair. 7 must be here. This is 3, 5, 6. 2 of them are consecutive, and that one's not 5 because it's next to 4. So they must be that way around. Oh yes, 3 is next to 2. I should have spotted that. Oh, and 7 is next to 8. Okay. So 1, 5, 3 over here. 5. Don't know which way around the other 2 go yet. 4, 3, 2, 1, 9, 5. So that's 8 because 7 and 6 are in its column. That must be 7. This must be 6. This is 9. 2 and 4 to go down here. Still don't know about this 1 and 3. Hopefully we'll get something below to come back to that. Now this is next to the 2, so it's 1 or 3. Can't be 1 because what could this be? So that's 3, that's 4. That does sort out the 1-3 pair. 7 to finish off the column. 1, 2 and 5 down here. Only one of them is consecutive to 4. And this is where it's getting much easier because there are so many consecutive markers in the grid. This must be 1, 2, 3. Obviously this is 9, this is 8, 9, this is 6, and we've got 4, 5 and 8 to go. This must be 5, 8, 4. There we go. So I hope that's helped explain some of the principles of consecutive Sudoku. Obviously it was very key to spot the long strings of 5 that were interacting all at the top and all that had to be consecutive runs. But still you had to do quite a bit with them. I was probably faffing around a bit working out how this worked. That might have been looked at a bit more simply, I suppose. But after that, it all got very easy. Thanks very much for watching. Do stay safe, and don't forget our apps and our Patreon content. And thanks very much. We'll see you again soon on Cracking the Cryptic. Bye for now.